Impact segment tonight, new poll from CBS News. It says it's 79% of American adults are dissatisfied with the way things are going here in Washington. Just 19% think things are swell. 63% say the country's going in the wrong direction. Just 32% say the opposite. President Obama's job approval rating, 41%. Joining us now from New Orleans to react, big President Obama supporter, James Carville. Bad numbers, right?
I would call them unimpressive. But if you put them in context, first of all, I mean, compared to, and they'll bring it up, but President Bush ended at 21%, 41. That's somewhat different. And I would also point out to viewers that the CBS poll tends to run about 4 or 5 points behind other polls, and it's just a matter of methodology. But these are unimpressive numbers. I would call them unimpressive. I don't know if I call them very bad. So
you're in office for 5 years, and now you're going into your 6th year.
Right.
And then the country is obviously not working.
Right.
You're the leader. I mean, there's a gazillion reasons why it isn't working.
Right.
But it isn't working, according to the folks. The folks say, hey. So you're the president. Now, if I'm the president and it's not working, I do different things. I don't stay the course. Because after 5 years, the course is not working. It's like an athletic team. After 5 years, if you're still in last place or not making the playoffs, you got to change. You say?
Well, I would say this, that first of all, very hard to really change the course of these. Number two is there's a certain lag time between things working. You and I have a disagreement. I think the health care thing is starting to work pretty good. It's not going to catch up with the poll until sometime in the future. Now, if the job numbers are the first 2 months of this year indicative of long-term job numbers, then the number's going to stay low. If, however, as some people think, not all, the job numbers improve, the numbers will improve. But 41 in the CBS poll is unimpressive, but I would say it's not awful.
All right.
And
but the folks don't believe what you believe, and the reason they don't is money. It's not the job numbers that indicate how the economy is doing. It's how much take-home pay you have.
Right.
And right now, the take-home pay is going down. It's going down. And no president can survive in the court of public opinion when take-home pay is declining. It's impossible.
Well, first of all, I think he's surviving. I think 41 is a survival number. It's not an impressive number. I'll agree with you on that. And I couldn't agree with you more. The economy is unimpressive. It's been unimpressive for a period of time. And when the job market is as weak as it is, then take-home pay is going to be less. And if you get a better job market, I think the economists would say you'll get more take-home pay.
I'm telling you, it depends on what jobs they are, and these aren't big-paying jobs that are being created. Now, let me throw this at you.
Sure.
You have an article in the New York Times today. I know it's not the Times-Picayune of New Orleans, but the New York Times.
Oh, wow.
It says, for the second time, it's the second time this paper has done this kind of an article, that the Republicans will probably make big gains in Congress in November. What it implies is that Republicans may take the Senate. If the Republicans take the Senate, it's lights out. It's lights out for the president.
It's not
going to get anything done.
Well,
sure,
I mean, first of all, you deal with the realities. I would also point out that there was much more negative feelings toward the Republican Party, the Democratic Party in that poll, and there's a historic number high Democratic identifiers compared to Republicans. So I don't know,
but it's all about the independents.
Well,
all the independents are breaking Republican.
Because that says more Democrats than Republicans. I don't want to get into that. I agree with you that this is not shaping up right now as a great year for Democrats. I think it will improve. But the 6 year of a presidency, it never was. Reagan got slaughtered in 1986. We don't go say that his presidency was a waste. I mean,
I'm telling you, it'll be veto city. If they lose, the Democrats lose the Senate, it's just going to be one veto after another. And Mary Landrieu down in New Orleans, she better be looking for another job. She's out. She's gone.
No, we're going to fight like that down here.
Carville,
it's tough. I'll agree with you.
You want to make a bet on that?
Absolutely.
All right, Commander's Palace dinner. Commander's Palace dinner. All right, James Carville, everybody.